I'm Tony, he's Mike, and today, at long last, we return to the BrunoVerse with 1984's Rats Night of Terror.
Why do rats repel us? What is it about those little furry bodies that's so frightening? Just think of them close to
you. Spooky! Okay, now I did a little bit of digging around on this one because this is probably one of Bruno's most popular films. It's actually considered one of his most accessible films, which is to say that it's got a plot that you can follow.
It does. It sure does. So it's 225 years from 2015 when there was a post-apocalyptic thing. I guess there's like a nuclear war or something like that.
2240 for those of you that are bad at math.
Right. So there's people that live underground and there's people that live above ground in the sunlight called the New Primitives. We have our motley crew of what the hell you call them?
Merry-go-round customers gone bad.
Unique fashions for guys and gals.
So they show up in this abandoned town. They discover this building that has a shit ton of food in these crates, and then upon further digging, they realize in the basement of this place, there's plants being grown. There's filtered water, like everything here that you could possibly need to kind of survive. And it looks like somebody is like trying to set up an establishment, but like everybody's gone except for a few corpses and a couple thousand rats.
Yeah, well, just thousands? So now I'm going to say this. The Humane Society was not consulted for the making of this film.
No. Or PETA or any other animal rights activists.
You can hear Bruno going, the rats, forget it. So,
throw the torch.
Hurry up in there! Besides the gore and the stuff that's supposed to be shocking, the animal treatment is appalling in this film. And we're making light of it, but I mean, it's been 40 years, so I think even the families are over it at this point. Families of the rats, that is. But
except the ones living underground.
Spoil. Yeah, I was gonna say. So naturally, they find all this stuff. They find a computer. They turn it on. They find a mystery, very Scooby-Doo-esque, that there was apparently in order to eliminate everybody that was there, and voila, they were all eliminated. But then the rats start attacking, and they start off with Lilith, who has probably the most interesting death scene in this because she gets eaten from the inside while in a sleeping bag. Because her and Lucifer just can't quit it. They're having sex right there on the floor, and apparently this is a problem. Apparently watching, two people would you two knock it off? It's like...
Actually, yes, it is a problem. I don't want to hear two people banging in the same room as me.
Taurus is right. If you want to get your rocks off, Lucifer, do it outside.
Go somewhere else.
I appreciate that. I can appreciate that. But post-apocalyptic terms, I'm pretty sure...
Get yourself another room.
How'd you manage to do that, Taurus?
Calmness is the virtue of the strong. Remember that, Lucifer.
Well, the minute that they're like, you all need to go outside is the minute you know that they're both good as dead. And Lucifer apparently is insatiable because he goes back for round 2 and Lilith is all like, I'm tired. And then he storms off in a huff, finds the only bottle of whiskey that's left in the post-apocalyptic world. Gets shit-faced and then falls into a basement while being eaten by rats. It's...
How ingrained do you want to get with this? Because there's like 11 people here. We'll be here
well,
for a long
there is
time
11
describing
people.
everybody's
Just
death.
know this. Just know this. All of them die but 2. And I'm going to say that you could create a hell of a drinking game from this in the number of times that somebody is threatened to be killed.
If you had any brains, I'd blow them out of your head, you bastard!
No, Kurt, don't kill him. He didn't do anything bad.
Moments later.
If any of you care about Myrna, you just better cease firing or we go sky high together right now.
Yes.
By a member of their own party, because that is a constant ongoing thing. And then every time Myrna screams, take a drink.
Ah! No! They'll eat us alive. They'll kill us all.
Oh, good Lord,
yeah,
wow.
Yeah, because I was rooting for the rats at that point. I was like, all right, kill her. No, they got to kill the hot blonde next. They kill the hot brunette. Now they got to kill the hot blonde. And she dies in like the dumbest way possible because like they're all around her in a room. She's been attacked by rats. She's got little rat bites because somebody forgot to board up a window. I don't know how the hell you missed that one.
Kurt, the window! We forgot to barricade that window! Hurry!
Lay her on the bed.
Lay her down here! Oh my God, look, she's covered in bites!
Or is there they like board up a window's gonna keep out rats? I mean, rats get through the tiniest little cracks and crevices. I'm sorry, board up shit is gonna do shit for you.
This is true, but she has...
But it's Bruno Mattei, so it doesn't matter.
It's all over, Duke.
She has a waterfall of rats come down her, and then she's covered in bites, and they have to wash it because she's going to get infected. So they go down where the water is, but the rats have contaminated the water.
Kurt, hurry up, can't you? The tank's full of rats. The water's polluted.
And then they're like, oh, well, we should go look for this, and we'll just leave her in this room by herself while she's being, she's been chewed on by all these rats. I'm sure she'll be fine.
Not Diane. No! No! No!
So here's the thing. This is another thing of side quests. Side quest the movie with rats. So every time somebody goes on a side quest, though, they fucking die by the rats.
You'll make us sick.
I mean, it never fails. And yes, this thing is just full of stupid people. The 3 biggest offenders being Kurt, the leader of the group, most incompetent.
Total elimination of the group. What does that mean?
The second being what's the dude's name? Duke.
Duke, yes.
Duke,
yeah,
who's the
yes.
Starscream of the movie.
Oh, how it pains me to do this.
Wait, I still function.
Wanna bet?
He'll do anything at any point in time to undermine Kurt's leadership.
Yes.
You. When the chief of a tribe makes a mistake, he's eliminated, and his place is taken by someone who can lead and protect them too. I do that better than you.
Duke's not wrong, though. Kurt is stupid.
Oh, they're all stupid.
Hello? Hello?
But what do they have against us? We've done nothing to them.
No!
Look at that. This is sugar.
How these people survived the apocalypse, I have no idea. How they
Neither.
continued to survive post-apocalypse is anybody's guess. They're either the luckiest people on the planet, or they just came from some lush green paradise. I don't know what the hell they're doing, roaming around the post-apocalyptic landscape, trying to find, I don't know, stuff. I
don't know. Well, here's the other thing, too. It's 225 years after the apocalypse. Why do they look like people from 1980, whatever, 1980s biker gang? Why aren't they dressed in more kind of, like, hazardous, like, suits and things like that? It doesn't make any sense. A wardrobe change would really help this movie
because Bruno Mattei had just saw Tom Petty's Just Got Lucky video.
No other reason. And whether you like it or not, we're gonna stick together inside.
And he was like, that's how the post-apocalypse should look. And we find a guitar.
Yeah. I mean, the rolling from 1980s stuff, they ride motorcycles. Where are you finding gas and whatever year this is again?
2240.
Yeah, 2240. Get the out of here. Off. Off movie, all right? I mean, number one, I had no desire to watch this movie. I hate rats, all right? This isn't my jam. But what's worse than watching rats is watching these people try to act.
You'll find I'm the only one who knows how to lead you.
Man up! Look out! There's a big rat!
And this most incompetent bullshit I've ever seen in my life, all right? I said it once, I'll say it again, I'll keep saying it, because there's a million of these brilliant movies out there. You cannot do horror. Who told you could do this shit? It sucks every time.
So
there's only one saving grace in this movie.
Yes.
So let's wrap this up. So I'll let you do the spoilers.
Lilith's boobs. That's the saving grace of this movie.
No, it's not. It's not.
Anyway.
It's not. They're nice. Don't get me wrong, but it's not safe.
I get to do the spoilers?
Yes, please.
So at the end of the day, they are trying to like hook up with, they get a radio signal on some weird contraption that's, I don't know.
No, they hear the recording.
A recent mutation having sharpened their intelligence to an amazing degree. The trouble started when we began to discard our special protective clothing as the radiation level decreased. It was no longer necessary.
It's recording the people there previously were like, the rats are intelligent, they're gonna kill us, but we're supposed to be getting some help from
reinforced,
from
Alpha City, Beta, Gamma, whatever. Yeah. But and you naturally have to have like a billion shots of people in like white hazard suits with gas masks walking down the street. I'm sorry, yeah, yellow. But they're walking down the street like, and they keep showing like, it's like they shot like 10 minutes of footage and they're like, we've got to use all of it. It's so good. It's so good. and like literally, something will go on with our party of survivors, and then they'll cut back to that, and they'll just show them marching down the street for like 2 minutes, and then they'll cut back to the party.
Well, but they're fumigating the whole entire city.
Oh, yeah.
So don't forget that little detail.
I was going to say, I think it's Febreze, actually. They're trying to get rid of the post-apocalyptic smell.
Introducing Febreze One for fabric and air. No aerosols, no dyes, no heavy perfumes. It cleans away odors for a pure, light freshness, so you can spray and stay. Febreze One. Breathe happy.
It's strong.
So they get there, and the only two people that are left is Chocolate and God, what is his name?
It's Video.
Video, yes, it's Chocolate and Video, and they're like, "Oh, you're here, you're save us, let's be brothers." And then they take off the gas mask. And reveal that they're giant human sentient rats. Ooh, it's spookily. But
to me, that was the best part of the whole movie. They go through all this bullshit. Come to find out that the people living underground all this time are mutated people or mutated rats. One or the other, however that is very Twilight Zone-esque. And I was like, I've seen this before somewhere else. I tried to find something else like this. So maybe it was just I saw this movie years ago.
And forgot that
that's what this was.
I'm going to say this. Okay, so this is a weird movie. First off, this is originally shot in Italian. I actually found an Italian language copy of it. And the performances are much stronger in that version.
Ci voglio uccidere! Ho paura!
Andate via! Andate via!
Ci uccideranno tutti!
Se tentate di avvicinarvi, vi faccio secchi! Non cercare di ostacolarmi, Kurt! Va bene, ma fa uscire Dirna! Ma non l'hai capito che hai finito di dare ordini?
But when they dubbed it, well, just like every other Bruno Mattei film, when they dubbed it into English, it's like, I have no idea who they hired. I think they got the office staff to like read the lines. And so like everything is completely over the top and really dumb. I'm not saying it makes it a better movie. I'm just saying it's better performances from the actors. You can tell why they were cast, number one. Number two, this movie is tedious. I know that there's a lot of places that say that like this is Bruno Mattei's most accessible film, that this is a good introduction. I'm going to tell you, no, it's not. It's actually long stretches of really boring stuff and really dumb characters that will get on your nerves. And I hate saying this about a Bruno film. I'm normally the champion of even the dumbest Bruno Mattei film, but this is beyond the pale. And number three, this is a solid idea executed so poorly. I'm wondering if Bruno didn't have anything to do with the script and he was mad that he had to direct it.
I don't know. I don't know, but I agree with everything you just said. This would have been better as a 30-minute short.
I'm going to tell you this right now. You could take this premise. You could make this film actually fun and watchable. But after like Lilith's death, like everybody that dies is just smothered in a wave of rats. And then they like pop up and they've got either like large pieces of flesh missing or a bunch of little bites taken out. None of it's shocking. None of it. What the treatment of the rats in this movie is more shocking than anything that happens to anybody in it.
One beer coming up.
And it started off with such promise because when Lilith is being eaten from the inside out, you know what orifice the rat entered. And it's kind of like, wow, okay, I just saw that. But it doesn't escalate from there. As a matter of fact, it turns the volume down so much that by the time Diane gets her face eaten and the other heroes of our group, you don't care about any of them. All the deaths are completely meaningless. And like I said, I was rooting for the rats at this point. The characters were so unlikable, so annoying. And God, Duke's shtick of, oh, I'm going to be the leader of this and I'm going to take over and your leadership's no good. That's why everybody should pick me. It's like, shut up, dude. Just don't. And then he has Myrna as a hostage and he's got a grenade in his hand and he's like, if you care about Myrna was the reason that he wasn't dead in the first place because she was going to shoot him and Myrna's like, no, he didn't mean it.
I never saw anything. Anything repellent. Repellent.
Yes, she did.
She got what she had coming, that scandalous hoe.
Yes, she did. Yes, she did. Yeah.
Tell me.
No, I mean this is like a slasher movie, but the killer is rats. And it's really what it kind of boils down to, and it kind of sucks. And yes, there's no escalation. There's no ramp up to it. It starts at this level, and that's it. You can't really go anywhere beyond that after chewing through some poor girl's orifice and then pop it out of their mouth later. I mean, what are you going to do past that? What's going to be more shocking than that? I mean, you already peaked. You peaked early.
Yeah, yes.
You peaked in high school.
And I'm going to tell you this right now. Literally, like you could fix this movie. You could fix this idea and make a fun post-apocalypse movie. You could literally start off. And the thing is that we never actually see any of these characters like in the wasteland.
No.
The fact that they just show up and just roll into town. And it's like, okay, show, don't tell. Don't tell me how bad it is out there. Show me you wandering in the desert. Show me you needing water. Show me you needing food. Show me you looking for all this stuff and then finding it in a treasure trove. Then there's a payoff there. But then also flesh your characters out more than just being annoying or yelling or screaming in terror or whatever. It's with like just this much effort. This actually could have been like a really fun movie, but it's so bad. Just go watch Strike Commando. This movie. Go watch Strike Commando.
I agree. Watch Strike Commando. I agree also that there's a good idea here. There's a great ending in here. This is one of the few times where I say, yes, remake this. This would be a fun remake.
Yeah.
In the right hands, this could be a very fun story to do. And
we're Italian, so we'll help.
Sure. Well, I don't like rats, so yeah. I won't catch me on this one, but I don't know. Anything else?
That's really all. I mean, like I said, literally, this is the movie that's really pushed out there as a great introduction to Bruno. And I'm going to tell you that having watched as many Bruno films as we've seen, this ain't it, boss. If this is what you think peak Bruno is, you don't know Bruno. That's not like we know Bruno.
Mike Ransom, Scorched Earth.
And Jakota! That's all I got. You got anything else you want to say about this?
No, not at all.
We will catch you next time